What should a wife's submission to her husband look like if he's an abuser? Oh my. Part of that answer is clearly going to depend on what kind of abuse we're dealing with here. How serious this is. Is her life in danger? Or is this verbal unkindness? I'm not sure what the person who asked the question had in mind. So let me just talk about maybe different kinds. She's going to say, however, something like, honey, I want so much to follow you as my leader. I think God calls me to do that, and I would love to do that. It would be sweet to me if I could enjoy your leadership. And so then she would say, but if you ask me to do this, require this of me, then I can't go there. Now that's one kind of situation. Just a word on the other kind. If it's not requiring her to sin, but simply hurting her, then I think she endures verbal abuse for a season, and she endures perhaps being smacked one night, and then she seeks help from the church.
And for that,
no, I don't.
I must do something. If you don't stop,
Jimmy, I don't.
I'm telling you what I don't. What you think doesn't even matter. I'm telling you what I think, as the man of the household, and this being my house. I could very much debate that something's wrong with you.
No, there's not.
I could though. You're not understanding what I just said to you. I could call the man out here and have them come here, and I could talk to him for about 5 minutes. And you know, I'm pretty slick.
But why would you do that?
You know, pretty slick with words.
Why would you do that?
And I could call them out here, right? And I could debate with them, right? And convince them that you need help.
But I don't.
But you do.
But I don't.
What do you do? What do you do with someone that keeps doing crazy stuff? You believe something happened when nothing happened.
Stop.
That's schizo, bud.
Stop screaming.
I could argue. Well, then quit fucking being dumb.
I'm not being dumb.
Well, then what are you talking about? How are you going to sit there and say, man, that there's nothing been done no wrong here?
If it's not requiring her to sin, but simply hurting her, then I think she endures verbal abuse for a season, and she endures perhaps being smacked one night, and then she seeks help from the church. The church is really crucial here, to step in, be her strength. Say to this man, you can't do this. You cannot do this. That's not what we allow. That's not what Christ calls you to be.